Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. And don't forget to check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And we all know it's right here in Miramar. And right here with us, one of our favorites. He is, we just love him. He is part of our city, and he comes back every year for his Rhythms of Africa. Mr. Willie Stewart, how are you?
Better for seeing you, Tamara. Thank you for this, and I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. First of all, the fact that we've been doing this for the last year, I think we were virtual. And
Right,
now
right.
this year, we're doing things a little different, trying to get back to
Yes.
normal. Talk to us
That's it.
about it.
Well, what happened is that I know that a lot of people has been through a lot for COVID. People are starving for entertainment, also some inspiring to be, and there's no better place to do it than Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater. And why? Because it's open. Even though you're covered, everybody can feel safe. And if you feel threatened, then you can go at the back. Because I went there 2 weeks ago, Saturday, to catch Jonathan Butler, to experience it myself, everything.
Wow.
And people were way back. They had their chairs. So there was nothing to be afraid of. And it was like they took a trip in the park and it was good. So that atmosphere of being not enclosed, especially now, I know a lot of people still are cautioned or feel, nervous about going out, but you can be guaranteed that the wind is there, the seats are, is nicely spaced, and it's like you're in the open, but it's covered, but it's way up, 4 stories, so it's perfect for a show. My thing of doing it there was that I prefer to deal with a venue like that, which is beautiful. The scenery and everything there is great for a show, and we're bringing back family. We want to make this be a part where we having a healing concert. The artists are phenomenal for the show. And listen, we're working with the children of Miramar, Everglades. So you're coming to cheer your own kids. I mean, Mayor Messam has done a wonderful job by partnering with us on it and the city. And we don't get no better than this. You're celebrating Jamaica's 60th anniversary, the Jubilee. We're having that, we're featuring our show with that theme, but then you're also celebrating the kids playing the percussions from Everglades. So it's a win-win situation. All Miramar, all city, we must come out and support it because it's a great event. The price is right. You're getting a show that's worth triple times the amount of money for $20.
Wow. I'm sorry, did you say $20 for all this world?
I know you had to stop and say $20. It's worth $50. A show of that kind, because Rhythms of Africa alone is not just one musician or three coming. There's at least 7 or about 10 different artists that performs on it with dancers and everything. It's on every type of genre of music, from Africa, Northeast, South, to Brazil, to Cuba, to Trinidad, Jamaica. It's New Orleans. There's something in there for the small little baby that comes of 2 or 3 to the person of 85 or more. They're going to find something that they're going to love on the show. Family Oriented is the best family show, I can say, because this is the night when we're done. It's the best. When people come and say, boy, they can't believe what they get and what they leave back with. They leave with a musical high, energized with hope, because they're singing the songs, because we want to include everybody, Tamra, so that when it's like Africa in the days of years ago, when the people would call and answer, we don't want to be answers and clapping. You get up and dance, enjoy yourself, shout, scream, let out all of that thing that we sat down for 2 years. We want to bring the music that touch the hearts. The musician I picked are musicians that are going to touch the hearts of the people, make them feel good, rejuvenated.
It's amazing. So if you have not seen Rhythms of Africa, it is a percussive show. And of course, as Willie just mentioned, all percussion, working with students, showing them how to perform and to better their craft, as well as having professional musicians come in, which of course he does, being the former drummer for Third World. He knows everybody and he can get them to come and actually work with him with this. And we're so happy that you are back in Miramar. And this is happening actually on April 30th, right?
Saturday, April 30th at the Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater, that big park there with that big looking place up there, like a white, it looked like a white immaculate tent up there. So that is where it's happening. And then we also have a special guest appearance, Marcia Griffiths, Now let's talk about Master Griffiths. Who's Master Griffiths? She's the icon queen of reggae music,
Mhm.
Tamara. She is the one when Bob Marley, she was part of the I3s, her history. She's an iconic. And then guess what? We have the great Gramps Roy Morgan. His father just passed, God bless his soul. Delroy was, I'll do anything.
Oh,
And of
anything
course,
for you.
yeah, and
Yes.
of course, this Master Griffiths' big hit was Electric Boogie. Electric
Yeah.
slide, where you dance with
Electric
electric slide.
slide.
Bap,
That's
bap,
how
bap,
I
bap,
learned how to
bap,
electric slide.
bap. Everybody get up, put on your shoes for the electric, yeah, they'll do the electric slide. She's there. And then also with Gramps. He was with Morgan Heritage, and he has some great hits on his new album. They're doing a special guest appearance. Special guest appearance. So, because with Winners Africa, everybody, we go boom, boom. You're seeing so many things that's happening. So, and there's great musician. We have Roger George. He's the soca prince. We have a guy called Ulysses. You're going to love him, Tamara.
Okay.
Ulysses Pickney. He is a fantastic R&B singer. Believe me, Teddy Pendergrass and those and don't have anything. The OJs, he's incredible. Q, the young wizard. We have back our stables artist, Jesse Jones, who is Melton Mustafa brother, doing the jazz part. Nicole Yarlin. We have singers like it's a whole lineup. Selena, who's a Spanish part. Selena Serrana is beautiful, man. We have Dottie, who's another Spanish singer. We have all for everybody. It's going to be great for everybody.
I love the fact, Willie, that it really is all inclusive. Like those names that you just mentioned with Nicole Yarling and with Mr. Jones, that's jazz. They are jazz.
Yes. Jazz and blues, but they take that section in it. New Orleans, we talk about the second line drumming. So they bring that, and believe me, we want to transport, when we start from Africa, we want to transport the people there. So they sit in the seats, they don't move, but they're being transported mentally, musically. So they dance at different rhythm, they feel it, and they enjoy that journey. We move to the next thing, Northeast South Africa. We're going to do a tribute in this thing to Nelson Mandela, South Africa, and to Hugh Masekela. These are the people that were the strong fighters during the thing. And then we move on to fella Ransom Kuti from Nigeria. He was responsible for Afrobeats. He started Juju music. He blew that sax. He was the one that started Juju music and music, that high life music that now is Afrobeats. So what we're doing is educational. We have a narrator coming up from Jamaica. Her name is Camille McDonald. Incredible. She's been narrating. So you see the things in between the show. She's narrating. Sit down there. And so you get this great feeling of, you're getting the history, but you're dancing and you're living that time. You're enjoying what you're seeing there. That is what we want to bring.
I was going to say, I don't think anybody's going to be sitting down during this show. Not at all. And I remember Hugh Masekela. I actually saw him live at one of the few times that he came over and performed right before he passed. Man, you're talking about somebody who could blow, and just, I mean, his whole band was wonderful. But
phenomenal.
I love Grazing in the Grass.
Yeah, Grazing in the Grass. But with him having that thing, he did a lot. A lot of people don't realize he did a lot to help for his country. Even though he was out there, he fought for his country for freedom. So these are some of the freedom fighters. But then we're celebrating Jamaica's 60th. Reigniting a nation is the theme. We want to reignite culturally. So we want to start with that, because a year of celebration. So this is the kickoff under the distinguished patronage of the Council General. Of course, the whole of this, thanking the Mayor Messam is the host, and the commissioners of Miramar for this opportunity for us to partner and make this thing such a special event. So we're celebrating our people, we're celebrating hope, we're celebrating a freedom from the Great Sea. You know what I'm saying? That we know that we're going to get that break, because it's the longest so far. So we want to show them, say, listen, we are living now. Whatever happened, we're here to move forward. We're here to inspire. We're here to see ourselves rise to a different occasion, that there is hope and we can now start. There's no need to be afraid, because God is with us. We're going to make this beautiful. So this is what I want to give the people. When they leave with something that I say, wow, I came to the last one maybe 2 years ago, but no, this one, yes, I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready. Yeah, man, I'm going to move forward. There is hope.
Right. I understand. There's always hope. And there's hope for you to come out on Saturday, April 30th at the Miramar Regional Amphitheater. Miramar Park Regional Amphitheater. It is at 16801 Miramar Parkway, just west of Miramar Parkway. You can't miss it on the right. And as Willie said, you'll see the big amphitheater, the white tent. You can sit under that, and it's open. That is really cool because you're right. Some people still, not too, they're kind of iffy about being around a whole bunch of
Right.
people, but it's out in the open and you can spread out. So that's a good thing. Special appearances by Grammy award-winning reggae artist Roy Gramps Morgan. Also, the legendary Marcia Griffiths is going to be there. He mentioned several other people that are going to be there to perform. I mean, it is going to be a great show. And again, this is going to be April 30th. And Willie, I can't even believe you're doing this for $20, but $20. And where can people get tickets?
They can get tickets at ticketmaster.com, or they can call 1-800-653-8000. 1-800-653-8000, which is Ticketmaster phone number. But go to Ticketmaster, www.ticketmaster.com, and they can pick their seats. It's seat assignment. So seats are moving. So if you can't get a seat, it means it's been booked already. And I mean,
right. And we're
last minute people. We tend to be last minute people, but on the last show, and this is not joking, a last show we had, 600 people couldn't get tickets because they wait till the last minute. And people said when they went to that show, they got $250 worth of show for the amount that they paid.
Wow.
I
know it sells out, because even when you had it at the Cultural Center in Miramar, there were people that would have to stand up in the back. And at one point, we just couldn't sell any more tickets. We're like, we cannot let anyone else in here. So you better get those tickets. Go to Ticketmaster.com. Again, Rhythms of Africa coming to town, coming to Miramar. It's right here in Miramar.
We're back home. We're coming back home. We're coming back home.
We appreciate
because this is where we started, and this is where COVID came in, and this is where we begin now to move. It's like a phoenix. We're gonna rise now. This is something for Miramar. We're gonna rise off all of this, throw it off, new thing, new time, refresh, rejuvenate. That's the word.
I love it. I love it. And as the former drummer for Third World, Willie, I mean, you have played with people across the board. I mean, so many artists, but this is really a passion for you. Like, if people are watching this right now, they can tell this is what you want to do. You want to work with children. You want to teach them about music and teach them the craft. Why do you think this is so important to you? Because there are so many musicians who don't give that.
Right. The thing about it is that when I was in Third World, and Ibu, who was the leader at the time, we would always go and talk to young people. And even if you see the past videos, our documentary, you see me talking to school, or Ibu talking to universities and all that. And Ibu teaches in Jamaica. And I guess it's a calling. It's like, to be a musician is the greatest thing. It's like, people say you have to be a doctor, a lawyer, but a musician is a very special person. It's like, to me, they're like the ones who create are like, they get the message and they pass it on. They're very special people. And to me, I want to give a chance for every human being, but especially children, to be able, even if they're not musical, to be able to experience once in their life. That's what I tell people, even with the drums, you don't think you can beat it, but just the action of beating, it brings people together. It does something to your body. It does something to your mind. And a lot of our kids today that don't learn academics the way that they say you should learn, they retain all the rap songs. That means they can retain stuff. So it's just a matter of being able to convince them of that so they can get that memory. And they do. And music is that. Music disciplines them. It puts them in a whole different mode. They get elevated. They feel energized. And also they love it. What we would do without music. So this is what I spread, because it changes people. People go to a concert and come back a new person, come back rejuvenated, happy, laughing. Even me as an audience experience, when I went to Jonathan Butler's show and I saw him play, just when he played and I see the man start playing, and he can't get the note, he gets the notes, and it's like, it started lifting him, the notes would lift him up, and I'm saying, wow, look at the musicians, look at the love, look at what they're doing, look how great it is.
I was gonna say, but now you're talking about Jonathan Butler. I mean, he is a musician. So, but you know what? It's funny what you said about how children learn, or adults even. There are some people who have to sing everything. Like, they literally have to sing it, or it keeps them from getting anxiety, or, like you said, memorization. So it is the rhythm that
Yes.
works for them. And
But
the Rhythms of Africa will work for you on Saturday, April 30th. Showtime 6:30 p.m. at the Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater, 16801 Miramar Parkway in Miramar. Willie, it is going to be a great show. I already know that. And he's told you it's going to sell out. So if you have not gotten your tickets, get them
and
at Ticketmaster.com.
and also the tickets will be at the venue on the day of,
Okay.
at the box office at the amphitheater, maybe from about 12 o'clock, so people can come in, get it, because last minute people say, oh, I didn't know that show was happening, get it. So you can get it there, so you can make sure you can secure a seat, because everybody is assigned seats. So you get your seat where you are. And of course, you can always go around the back and dance and enjoy yourself. If you feel threatened, about COVID or whatever, you can always go there and take the breeze, and you're hearing great. You'll hear and you'll be part of it. So, it's a win-win situation. And I'm saying that we went through 2 years of hardship. Now is the time. Let us give God thanks, and let us move forward, and let us rise and say, yes, we are people. This now going to hold us down. We're going to start afresh. We're going to re-energize ourselves.
I love it. I love it. And Rhythms of Africa, you're going to love it as well. Again, Saturday, April 30th, Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater, 16801 Miramar Parkway. Showtime is 6:30 p.m. Don't be late, because there is a full packed show going on. And as Willie mentioned, I mean, he's got some big names coming. He has, of course, Miss Marcia Griffiths. She's going to be there, special appearance. Also, Roy Grandpa Morgan is going to be there, and you need to be there. Ticketmaster.com for your tickets. And until next time, Willie Stewart, I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you in person too.
Yes, thank you, Tamara, and God bless you, and thank you for doing such a great show in the City of Miramar. God bless you.
And until next time, good morning, Miramar. I'll see you soon. I'm your host, Tamara G. See ya.